Hello, everyone. Welcome to another beautiful episode of Fredunified Blueprints. And I've talked about the positives from the match, but this time around, we are going to pick out some points that we think the team can improve on. And the first one will be the intensity. We've spoken about it over and over and over again. In short, we can just be picking old videos to put in this one
Yeah.
to make you see it. But what do you think? It's like we are speaking about it, but the team is still not having it. How do you think they can actually improve? Because I mean, they are training. So
All right. So I think it's we've always hammered on this thing, like the players dropping the tempo. Sometimes when they concede, they just
they'll just
collapse.
face off, yeah.
And we saw it against Sunderland. Our first half was brilliant. We dominated. We controlled the game. But then the second half, I think we fell off the tempo. We
Just went
lost
off.
it, and it has been happening. And our keepers have always been the ones suffering from it because when that tempo drops, it brings a lot of
Pressure.
pressure on the defense,
Yeah.
and our defense is not that solid. We are good, but it's not that solid, and that brings a lot of pressure on the defenders, and the keepers
Mm.
suffer for it. And I think Lamens kept us in that game because he made
Yeah, he
some
did. He
he
did.
made some good saves.
He did.
He was dominant in his box, something we've always cried about Bayenda is not doing, even though Bayenda has his good parts, serving the ball to the players and
Mm.
all. But then the primary, job of a goalkeeper, he wasn't
It's to
doing
keep
that.
the ball. Yeah.
But then Lamens did that brilliantly, and that gave us that mojo to stay in the game, even though we had lost that intensity. And for what Amorim is going to do about the intensity, I really do not know how he's going to help those players, because we saw in the game, the players' mindset isn't strong. The mentality isn't strong. The mentality isn't there yet.
Yeah, he
And
has
when
he has
and when you
hammered on
don't,
this
yeah, yeah, when you
mentality.
don't have that mentality, there's no way you can keep up with the tempo of the game, keep up with that intensity you started
For
with
90
for
minutes.
90 minutes.
So you think the thing is to improve the mentality of these
Yes, the,
players?
the players' mentality has to be improved. I was watching the game, and I told somebody that, yeah, you can train the players can go for training, but you cannot train the players' brain on how to play football.
Well, that is it. But how do we honestly? Because the thing is, every Manchester United fan is like, Amorim. They will blame it on Amorim at the end
Definitely,
of the
no,
day.
obviously the coach will definitely take the stick
But
for it,
how does it take?
but now the,
How
the
does it
the
improve
thing
these
the thing
players?
about it is, I think I had a lot of managers, coaches, like backroom coaches, now
Yeah.
not the manager himself, backroom coaches that take care of the players' psychology, how
Now we have one
the
of the
ex
best.
exactly. So if we are calling for Amorim, we shouldn't leave those people out of it. These players, I think they need like their psychology needs to be worked on. I really do not know how, because when they don't have that mentality, we can't achieve anything. We'll keep we'll keep talking about it till the end of time. The tempo of the game, the intensity. But then I think there's one thing we should always hammer on, is the mentality of the players.
As
If these
well.
players do not have that mentality, they cannot keep up with the tempo, they cannot keep up with that intensity for 90 minutes.
Well, you heard it here first. The players' mentality needs to be improved
Yeah,
for the intensity to
to
improve.
improve. Exactly.
And I honestly do not know how we are going to go about that, if I'm honest. Except to say we should change the whole players, because I feel like this is like a canker worm that is eating into
It's
even the new
deep. It
players.
has eaten deep
Is
into the
eating into
Manchester
even
United
the new
squad.
players, and you can see it in Kunha. He's fighting so hard to
Yeah,
want to
yeah, yeah, yeah,
score
yeah.
because he does not want to be down. He wants to stay up
Exactly. He's trying
personally.
to stay up there,
But
but
how long can he stay
that
up?
is the thing. Now that's the problem.
Anyways, that is it. For so you heard it here. The players' mentality will automatically improve the players' intensity.
Intense.
Now, for the second point is Mount staying fit.
Hmm.
You can see that Mount being in that lineup changed a whole lot of things.
Yeah,
Firstly, he helped the OOP, our out of possession formation. We play a 4-4-2
yeah.
when we are out of possession. So now you have two players. It was Shesko and Mbuemo in
Up
front,
front. Yeah,
and then Mount being able to mount on that left side.
yeah,
See rhymes. Mount mounted on the left side with the two midfielders, and then Ahmad
Ahmad.
on that side.
Yeah,
So I believe that helped as well, because Mount is very versatile. He's not just staying in the midfield, he's also pushing
Yeah,
the
he's trying
defenders.
to be
He's
everywhere
also helping
while
the
maintaining his
midfielder.
position. Yeah.
So you can see how it helps the team. And honestly, I've been saying that we need backups for all these players that are
Yeah.
very, very vital.
Yeah,
We
very
already said
crucial.
he's
Yeah.
very crucial to this team and to this formation working. Now it is him staying fit. Should we be worried about it?
All right, so Mason Mount has is a brilliant player. Although Manchester United fan, because he's from Chelsea, we don't like want to accept that
Or
fact
give it to
or
him?
give it to him. But he's a brilliant player. Under Ten Hag, he
Yeah,
was crucial to what Ten Hag wanted to play.
yeah.
Under Amorim, we've seen it time and time again. Amorim cannot do without Mount.
We can
He cannot
because
because Mount gives him that fluidity in the
yeah,
team.
to be
Yeah,
flexible.
yeah,
With
used to be.
Mount, it can be
And if you've
flexible.
noticed it, we've barely lost a game when Mount started for Manchester United
That's the fact.
against Fulham. Mount when Mount was taking off everything, we lost everything against Man City. Mount wasn't there; he was injured.
Mm.
So Mount needs to stay fit. I don't know how, but if Amorim is not going to be giving the players he wants, but the ones that he has like to
I'm not
help
fit.
him are not fit, then that's a problem for the manager. And we've seen that Mount is very, very crucial to the Manchester United team, to what Amorim wants to play for Manchester United.
Mm.
And if Mount is not there, you can see that there's always a problem. That attack, that midfield
Always
suffers because
suffers.
Mount is literally doing what Bruno Fernandes fails to do for Manchester United.
Let's leave
He's
Bruno.
literally Mount is that
He's the
connector.
engine
Yeah, 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 from the midfield
to
to
the
the
attack.
attack, of which we expect Bruno Fernandes to do, but he's not doing. I'm not going to fault him. He's playing out of position. But
Mm.
then Mount, Mount does that so good that when he's taking off the pitch, we can see
You
the
can. It's
we
like
can
a
see,
hole
yeah, yeah,
is.
a hole has been implanted in that team already. So if Mount can stay fit, I think it will be a very good season for Ruben Amorim. We won't struggle that much.
Well, I agree with you. Though my only concern is, can Mount stay fit?
I doubt.
Ah,
His injury records, has been
it's crazy.
terrifying from last season to this
It's
season.
crazy.
He barely stays fit.
But
But whenever
anyways,
he's fit, you can see the good he brings to the team.
I know I, as well as you and every other Manchester United fan, we want Mason Mount
Yeah,
to
he
stay
even got
fit.
a standing ovation when he left the pitch.
The,
Like to show you that we the
is
fans
we
we
know.
see it. We see what Mount does on the pitch. We see the value he brings to the
Yeah,
team.
a lot of value. So I mean, we just want him to stay fit, and we can't overemphasize it. He needs to stay fit for this formation to work. He needs to stay fit for Manchester United to have a good season
That-
attacking.
exactly that good season
Have a
attacking.
good season based off what we have right now.
Yeah,
Until we can find somebody that can be a backup or can do exactly what
exactly,
he's
or
doing,
better than what Mount is doing.
we just need him to stay fit. And now for this third point is the left wing back conundrum. I have been talking about this, that I don't think Dogu will be the man to save us this season as a left wing back. And even if you say we want to play a 4-3-3 formation, Dogu is still not the man to play as our left back moving us forward.
Yeah.
Now, if we now say, okay, we want to play Dalot there, I do not trust in Dalot because you can see the first time he played there, he played okay. But this last
He doesn't
match,
even have the let's never Dalo is never.
that's what I'm saying. This last
I do
match
not
now,
fancy Dalo as a Manchester United
he
player, but
played
yeah.
like a madman. Like he does not even know what he's doing there. Meanwhile, that is your starting
He
position.
has added a new trait to his game now.
So so
The
it's
long throw.
it's
Yeah.
I beg. That's the Haram ball. We're playing
Before,
Haram ball.
yes, now.
So it's crazy that till now we do not have a good left wing back, and automatically we do not have a good left back because we cannot even throw
We
Luke
do.
Shaw. They don't even mention Luke Shaw. I don't even want to hear it.
Ah,
Don't mention Luke Shaw. And Luke Shaw is actually standing in for Lisandro Martinez, who, for the love of Christ, cannot stay fit either. So automatically, it's like we are depleted on the left part
yeah,
of
left
the
sided, yeah.
pitch. How how do we solve it? Because for me, in my opinion, I feel we should go and get a left back or a left wing back as soon as possible,
You've literally said it all. We don't have a left wing back.
or a left back. I
Okay,
know.
no disrespect to Dogu.
Which one is disrespect?
No,
It's
no,
not
no, no.
good.
He's still young, but no disrespect to him. I don't think right now Dogu is a Manchester United standard. Is that
Not a starter.
yes,
He can be a
he
backup,
can be a backup.
not a starter.
Now imagine your backup being the first choice.
Because we don't have
Now
now.
that's so bad. Even Dalot sometimes puts in a good shift, a better shift
Dalo has put in a
than
better
Dogu.
shift
The
than
only
Dogo
problem I
before.
have with Dalot is that I do not
Consistency.
see him as a good player, and I do not see him as a good defender. And
No,
any
Dalo
winger,
is not a good
any
defender.
winger will
We'll just
exactly
write
will
that
rubbish Dalot.
Dalo is
So,
-1
but moving
defensively.
forward, Dalot is a better player than Dogu
That's for the left wing back
for the left
position.
wing back position.
Okay.
So we don't even have someone we can rely on in that left wing back. Dalot is not reliable. Dalot can give you good 2 minutes in a game, and the rest
Yeah.
88 minutes you are going to suffer. And in as much as Luke Shaw has been putting in a decent shift in that left centre back, when that left wing back is suffering, you can't leave only Luke. We've seen it.
Luke Shaw is not even.
You
You cannot even trust Luke
ex,
Shaw to hold his own end.
exactly.
That's what
You
I'm saying.
cannot.
Even
So
as a
the
left
you
back,
see
he
the
cannot play.
our left-sided, position is poor. It is we are
Ah,
so, and I know that the coach sees that, and
he,
that is why,
he cannot do anything about it.
he dropped Dogu, because
Yeah.
Dogu was let me not say shit. Dogu was
But even when he
Dogu
came in,
produced a stinker
he had
in
an
the last match,
opportunity when he came in to
and
cross the ball,
but
and it.
he still couldn't give a good
I was
cross.
like, do it.
He still couldn't give him a good cross,
You have
and
everything on a platter. Why don't you just do it,
you
for
have a
goodness
tall
sake?
striker that can literally stay in the air for God knows how long. But you can't even give him a good cross to head. Like, even Haaland will suffer in Manchester United.
Why are you saying this? Every striker will
Erling
suffer.
Haaland will suffer in
Yeah, I've
this
already
team
said it before.
because no crosses are coming in. Ahmad is not a
Ahmad is
player
not
to
a crosser.
exactly someone to cut in, pass, or give
He's
you
the one
that,
to
but he's
connect the
not someone
play.
that will cross the ball.
Yeah.
The only person that does it is Mbuemo.
Even Bruno is not a good
Bruno is
crosser
not a
of the
good
ball.
crosser. Mbuemo is the only one that gives a decent cross, and we saw it in the Mason Mount goal.
Yeah.
That cross he gave, that was
Beautiful.
perfect.
Beautiful.
So we don't have good crossers in this Manchester United team.
So
Mazarao,
he's not even a good crosser either.
but he's decent.
He can try, but Mazzarri
Yeah,
can only give you like one successful crosses out of 5.
that's the thing.
So
So
why should we either wait for that?
in short, we are lacking so much. Left wing back, right wing back.
I was even going to
We're
get to the
suffering.
I was going to get to the right wing back because this left wing back though is my issue. Because for the right wing back we have Dalo now to stand in. But for the left wing back,
That loses.
I mean Diallo rather, sorry.
Oh my god.
Amad Diallo to
Yeah.
stand in. But for this left wing back, there is nobody we can actually say, okay, yes, if we put you
It will
there,
exactly.
you
You are
will
going to
play.
perform. That is the
So
thing.
it's something that worries me because we cannot be lacking on many aspects of the field
Yeah.
in our first 11. We
Midfield,
are
we are
always going to
lacking.
be cut
We are
short
short of
one way or the other.
midfielders. We are short of wing backs. How do they want the coach to succeed? I just I don't know.
Anyway, so you have it here. But for me, I believe right now, moving forward, if there's anybody to start in that left wing back, it should be Dalo because he's going to do better than Dogu on a normal day. Even on his
Why?
worst day,
My
he's
problem
going
now
to do
is
better than Dogu.
okay. In as much as a lot of pressure in Manchester United, my problem still is what happens to our academy players.
Okay, personally, I feel like
No, let's not mention Diego Leon. Diego Leon is
he's part of the academy
I
now.
no, it's not part of we bought him, but
No,
he's in the
he's in
academy.
the
But I
academy,
get it.
exactly.
What happened to our own homegrown academy players?
I don't
Because
think.
there's no how you tell me that Manchester United don't have like a good left back or a good
No,
left
I
wing back.
think we had one that wanted to. I've forgotten his name. He was joining the team.
Amas,
Yeah, Amas, Harry Amas. I
good,
loved him, but you could watch the match Harry Amas played for us. Yeah, he was like a mini Luke Shaw.
but he could cross the ball.
That's the thing. You can cross the ball, but if you cannot run that left wing back, you shouldn't even be starting because it's all about that left wing back is all about your pace,
Hmm.
your energy, the ability for you to be in position when you are needed. Because you are not just playing there, you are also helping. You can see how Ahmad and Mbemo combines every time.
So
You can
well.
see how it works. You will know that okay, yes, this is the vision of what Amorim is looking forward to.
Hmm.
But you can see that all our attacks here there is none that can actually work most times in that left side. It only works in this Ahmad area.
Yeah.
This other left side is as if when he gets there, I don't
every
know the
every,
human beings
every
that are there.
everything dies.
Even with mounts, it
Every-
is not always
exactly.
successful.
That is the thing. That is why mount is important, because with mount there at least there's small hope that okay, when the boy is in that left sided
We
in,
can try
something
something.
can come out. But let's just
Anyways, it is what it is. So, how would you rate the signings on a scale of 1 to 10? And how do you think they're going to perform for Manchester United? Let's start with Mbemo.
okay. So I think it's a big upgrade. So